One night, a young man named Mark was sitting alone in his house, watching TV. As the clock struck midnight, the doorbell suddenly rang. Mark wondered who it could be, especially since he wasn't expecting anyone at this hour. Slowly, he walked to the door and opened it. Standing there in the darkness was an unclear silhouette. He stood silently, waiting, and then realized it was his old neighbor, Mr. Peterson. Years ago, Mr. Peterson had moved away, and Mark hadn't seen him since. But something was strange. Mr. Peterson was trembling unnaturally and staring outside. Without uttering a single word, Mark, concerned, invited him in and led him to the living room. Mr. Peterson sat quietly, his eyes fixated on the window. Mark offered him something to drink, but he got no response. Just the same trembling figure sitting in silence. Mark grew more worried and said he would call 911 for help. The moment he picked up the phone, the silence in the room broke. Suddenly, Mr. Peterson turned his head sharply toward Mark and said, "Don't help me. He's not here." Shocked, Mark took a step back, glancing nervously around the room. But it was just the two of them. For a brief moment, Mark hesitated. But when he turned back toward Mr. Peterson, he saw only an empty chair. To be continued in the next video.